What's going on, everyone? Today I'm going to be showing you how to defrag and trim your drives, your hard drives or your SSDs on Windows 10 and 11. Let's jump straight into this. So first thing you need to do is be on your desktop and go to your search bar. Left hand side for Windows 10 users, Windows 11 will be in the middle, or on Windows 11 you can have it back to the left hand side. Click on the search bar, just type in defrag, and as you can see, defrag or defragment and optimize drives will come up. Just run it as an admin. You don't need a prompt to say would you like to run this as an admin, but just click on that. Okay, so as you can see, my 3 drives are here. These are all SSDs. I did have a hard drive. It'll all look the same. It'll just say what type of a media drive it is. As for advanced view, I've got my Windows recovery tools. You do not need to optimize this. In fact, I would never have this ticked. Just have it unticked. As for that is for virtual machines. That doesn't. You can't even optimize it. Okay, so just ignore the advanced view and just stick to your drives that are popped up here. You may have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know, you may have loads of drives or just the one drive. Now it will tell you the last time it's been analyzed or your current status. Again, it's been 25 days since I've last retrimmed, and you can also as well turn on a scheduled optimization. I have this off because I can do it on my own volition. I don't want Windows doing it if I'm in the middle of doing something, or it could cause some errors if I'm gaming, or there could be just multiple reasons of just having it turned on. It is usually turned on. I would just turn it off. And again, you can just do it once a month. It doesn't, just do it whenever you feel like it. It won't be much of a problem. So the first thing you want to do is when you just click on one of the drives and just click optimize, and now it will just do it real quick. There you go, running, and it's trimmed. This isn't defragging it. Again, people always believe that Windows will be defragging it and not trimming it. Ever since Windows 7, I think it's like a particular update they added in, it changes that it trims instead. Now it runs the trim command instead of defrag, because defrags are only for hard drives. Defrag is where the files are moved around, making it easier for the hard drive to read and write, and trimming is where it actually deletes some blocks to free up some space, again improving read and write speeds. So yeah, that's just the basic terms of what they do essentially. So again, okay, optimize. Some of them may take a bit longer. It depends how long you haven't done it. It will actually say in brackets needs optimization, so sometimes it can be a little bit longer. Again, running, trimmed, 77 all the way up to 100%. Okay, and again for this one. Now for defragging hard drives, they can take longer. Depends how big your hard drive is. For my 4 terabyte one, that did take a while to do. Because again, it's rearranging all of the files. It's not just, whilst it's trimming, it's just checking to see if there's any blocks that have been erased or whatever, just to delete them. So yeah, and that's basically it. This is the Windows method of doing it. As you can see over here, I have something called dashboard. Now that is for my NVMe SSD, because you can download their own hardware. This is the Crucial, I believe. This is my Crucial program that I have, that actually I can go into more depth on here. So if I just double click on this, if this, or was this Western? No, this is SanDisk. Okay, I cannot remember the brand of my NVMe. It's Western Digital Blue. Okay, so there it is. This is their own tools that they have, and then here is my Crucial and MX500 SSDs on other devices. Again, these aren't part of the SanDisk family, so they aren't recognized as, they would be on here saying, these are SanDisk devices. But again, on the tools here, you can, here you go, look, you can also detect issues, and there is the trim command. So look, enable Windows trim. So this alone, actually, when I would click on it, it would actually take me to here and do this. So it kind of partners up with the Windows. again, this isn't necessarily advanced stuff, but I would personally, if it's possible, find the brand of your SSD or your hard drive and do it from there, because it is just a little bit more easier. Because again, I have Crucial on here as well. Here we go, Crucial storage exclusive, run it as an admin, and here we go. This is my Crucial program that I have. This is more for checking errors or if I have any issues with my storage devices. Have their own. Seagate's very popular for their hard drives, so Seagate, if you typed in like Seagate hard drive firmware, normally on the top of a link it would have it on there. Again, look, virtual memory, physical memory, tells me all the things, and then look, NVMe good health, and then you can also get the latest drivers as well. Tells you your temperature as well. You've just got a little bit more to look at on here. You can also format and sanitize the drives as well. And yeah, there's just you've just got more tools and toys to play around with on these sorts of programs. But again, like I said, for mine and for just the regular user, you can just use this. All right, but yeah, that's about it, guys. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. Take care.